Hi, my name is Brendan Roberts. I want to speak with you today about hormone imbalance. There's a term in naturopathy called functional endocrinology. Endocrinology meaning the endocrine system, the hormonal system of the body. You have two regulative systems, your nervous system and your endocrine system. So in regards to hormonal imbalance, from a naturopathic perspective, we're concerned with how is the hormonal system regulating in its entirety. Now, a person may have hormonal imbalance for distant reasons, and that's one of the things we want to look at is, number one, how is adrenal physiology? The adrenals can be extremely fatigued, so there's not enough cortisol to balance blood sugar, or the adrenals can be locked in high cortisol, which is going to cause instant insulin resistance and all kinds of stress problems. So we look at adrenal physiology, we look at blood sugar imbalance. If one is hypoglycemic, which means there is not enough glucose getting into the brain, then it's very difficult to regulate hormones in the body. If someone is chronically hypoglycemic, and that would cause jitteriness, shaky, irritability, cravings that are relieved by eating sugar, etc. So if one is stuck in hypoglycemia or insulin resistance, then the cells are not going to be receptive to hormones in general. We also keep an eye on iron metabolism. If, especially women, if they are in their menstruating years, if they become anemic, there's simply not enough iron in the cells for proper physiology. So we have to look at adrenal physiology, we have to look at hypoglycemia and insulin resistance, we have to look at iron metabolism and some other factors. I mean, it becomes fairly complicated, but basically in functional endocrinology we're concerned about what is the underlying physiology, how can we regulate the body up towards natural health, and then very frequently, a lot of hormonal imbalances self-regulate because then the body is then able to produce its own hormones. Now, after menopause, it's quite possible that a woman is going to need some hormone replacement for sure. But if the adrenal glands are healthy through perimenopause, then the amount of hormones can be really, really minimal. And one of the things that I also test for is men going through andropause. As men get older, hormones can decline, and they think they're just getting older. But actually, if men were to take a look at their hormonal levels, the estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, etc., and see that there is some metabolic blockage from keeping their hormones regulated, then energy levels would come up and they would feel a lot better in terms of mental clarity, strength, endurance, libido, etc., etc. So hormones are very important, and the main thing that we're doing here is trying to look at the whole person and the entire physiology to bring things into balance.